Welcome everyone to today's Explainer. Look, if you're a global polymer player, a machinery manufacturer, or a raw material supplier, you are going to want to pay close attention right now. We're breaking down the absolute ultimate B2B playbook for unlocking the massive, highly lucrative European plastics market. Seriously, we're giving you the exact roadmap to maximize your exposure at Central Europe's premier plastic stage, PlastPol 2027.
Okay, let's dive into this. Are you truly ready to capture your share of a 500 million strong consumer base? Because let me tell you, the demand across Western and Eastern Europe for reliable international processing partners and circular solutions is absolutely surging. The market is waiting for you, but to actually reach those buyers, you need the right entry point.
So, here's how we'll map out your success today. First, the European Gateway. Second, lessons from 2026. Third, the power of live demos. Fourth, maximizing Hall 8. And finally, your 2027 strategy.
Let's kick things off with Section 1, the European Gateway, Poland's strategic logistics.
You know, the absolute secret sauce to Poland's strategic advantage is its unmatched logistics infrastructure. It literally sits right at the heart of Europe, handing you a direct line to over 500 million consumers. But here's what makes it incredibly practical for heavy industry. It's all about those seamless multimodal freight corridors. We're talking direct access for international ocean freight via Port Gdynia, which is hands down one of the Baltic's premier container hubs. When you combine that maritime strength with intermodal rail and modern highways, Poland acts as this unbeatable, highly efficient gateway connecting the east straight to the west. It's not just a market, it's a total logistical powerhouse.
Moving on to Section 2. Lessons from 2026, the data behind the growth.
I mean, just look at this number, 660. That was the immense scale of the show floor at Targi Kielce in 2016. And these weren't just local companies setting up booths either. These exhibitors packed up and traveled from 36 different countries to compete, innovate, and showcase their tech side by side.
And they were met by some seriously incredible foot traffic. Over 15,000 professional trade visitors. But the absolutely crucial point here is who these people were. They weren't just casual browsers picking up free pens, they were active decision makers spanning 50 nations. That creates a true catalyst for major investments, building international relationships, and getting hard contracts signed right there on the floor.
And this brilliantly illustrates the surging demand we were just talking about. Compared to 2025, PlastPol 2026 saw a solid 10% growth in overall exhibitors. But get this, there was a massive 20% jump in international representation. The world is clearly waking up to this hub, and the momentum is entirely upward.
All right, Section 3, Power of Live Demos, not a show for brochures.
I absolutely love this quote from the International Trade Press covering the 2026 event. They noted that camera-based vision quality control and collaborative robotics were, and I quote, the standard visible in virtually every exhibition hall. And their big takeaway? This was not a show for brochures. Hit the nail on the head, right? Modern European buyers do not want to stand there and read a pamphlet. No way. They expect to watch your machines actually work under real, rigorous production conditions.
Let me give you 3 spectacular examples of exactly what worked in 2026. The Angel Inject AI platform? It drew massive crowds by displaying over 1,000 process parameters adjusting in real time without a single human hand touching it. Then you had the Bull MG300 running its European debut live, literally producing magnesium drone housings in under a minute right on the floor. And the Arberg Allrounder cells were turning out spatulas and cups to such a steady rhythm that visitors were actually timing the machine cycles on their smartphones. I mean, that is the level of engagement you get when you run live.
Which brings us to Section 4, Maximizing Hall 8, Heavy Machinery Infrastructure. Now, what's really interesting here is the sheer scale of the investment happening right now. Targi Kielce is constructing a brand new facility, Hall 8, which adds an astounding 15,500 square meters of space. This is a 23 million euro megastructure that will push the venue's total covered capacity well beyond 50,000 square meters. It's a real game changer for exhibitors.
So here is your step-by-step playbook to actually leverage this. See, Hall 8 isn't just big. It's engineered with a high load capacity built specifically for heavy machinery. Step 1, you need to book this high-capacity space early, way before the expanded 800 company target fills up. Step 2, actually bring your heavy processing equipment, your molds, or your master batches. Step 3, run them live. Demonstrate your tech directly to those active European buyers in a state-of-the-art facility that was built for exactly this purpose.
Finally, Section 5, your 2027 strategy, the VIP shortcut.
Take a look at this red carpet evidence right here. This is the Polymer Bazaar VIP delegation back at PlastPol 2026. Partnering with the official media and delegation partner is, without a doubt, the single smartest way to enter Tarji Kielce. Polymer Bazaar had one of the only Indian media booths on the live show floor in 2026. They were out there facilitating face-to-face B2B matchmaking, promoting cross-border delegations, and giving their partners a massive strategic advantage. And guess what? They've been formally invited back for 2027 to host an even larger delegation.
So here's the critical information you need to take action today. PlastPol 2027 runs from the 18th to the 21st of May in Kielce, Poland. With Hall 8 opening up, the venue is bigger, the target is 800 companies, and the market is aggressively waiting for you. Reach out to Polymer Bazaar right now at info@polymerbazaar.com or just call +91 93 74 5 24365 to join the official VIP delegation and lock in your stand.
I want to leave you with this one provocative question. Will your machines be running in Kielce? Because as we've seen today, your competitors are already booking their space in Hall 8. And those 15,000 buyers, yeah, they have their stopwatches ready. You simply cannot afford to miss out on Central Europe's premier plastic stage. Get your strategy in place, contact the delegation, and make sure your tech is front and center. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.